Welcome to A Royal Budgets, where I talk about anything from cash budgeting and anything that pops up. But for the most part, um, I do a zero-based budget to keep track of my expenses and my finances throughout the month. And what I'm doing right now is before I begin the month, before I start spending, I make sure I budget out all of my income and allocate it for the whole month before I actually start spending. So right now, I use this book and I just ordered this budget book off of Amazon. And I just use this book to record my expenses and my income for the month. And then I'll use um, my tablet. I have a spreadsheet. I'll use my tablet to allocate my expenses by pay period because I get paid bi-weekly. All right, so let me go through this. So what I do here is, and this really helps you stay on track. What I do is record what my income is for the week and what my income is for the month. My income for the month is 5,632. I have 1,000 um, directly deposited to my savings account, so that gets deducted right up front, and that kind of makes it easy to save too. That goes directly to my savings account, and then I allocate the rest of the expenses by the different categories in terms of what I'm going to spend for each of these categories throughout the month. And my income less my direct deposit for my savings account, less all these expenses should bring me down to a zero base budget. I should have every penny allocated. So when I'm done, once I add these up and subtract these and the direct deposit for the savings from my income, it should come out to be zero. Or at least my pay should equal the total number of expenses I have budgeted for the month. All right, so let's go through this. So again, like I said, this my pay for the month is 5,632. I have $1,000 directly deposited to my savings account. For monthly expenses, for household expenses, I have 1,400 allocated for that, and then I've got $55 allocated for cable, and I have some money that I allocate for my mom just so she has some extra spending money. So that's 300 for her. And I just put the $1,700 as a checking cushion, a cushion in my checking account just to keep adding a little bit to it. So after that, I allocate $250 for groceries. Household is 30. That's just miscellaneous stuff for the house, cleaning supplies or something. And miscellaneous is $25. And for dental, I'll put 30 in there for dental. And fuel, this is gas for my car. I do $270 for the month. And maintenance for my car is going to be just $70 for the month. I'm just building up that sinking fund. And then we will go on to clothing. I don't really need anything, but I do want to keep adding to it just in case I need something. So that gets $30 for this month. Personal care is $120. And then we'll go on to loan. Now that we're starting to pay student loans back, I need to put that into the budget. So this is the first month we have to start repaying on that. So I'm putting $210 in the budget for that. $100 towards credit card. And then fund. This is just my fund money. That's $130 there. And all of my other little sinking funds, which are for like my long-term sinking funds, my birthday and holiday challenges and vacation funds, I'm going to allocate $295 to all of those funds. For the most part, each one of those categories, I have multiple categories in that long-term sinking funds, and some of them, well, I try to give some of them a little bit every pay period. So that's kind of what I'll do there is allocate a little bit for each one of those. And that'll make up that 295. And then I have my savings challenges, which include my envelopes, 50 envelope challenge with a twist, a monthly challenge, $10 challenge, and various things like that. But all of my savings challenges, I'm saving $1,300. So what I do is then from there, I add up each one of these categories, which I've already done just to save time. So for my expenses, the household expenses, I got 1,772. For groceries and dining out and miscellaneous, I got 305, and then 30 for dental. And for this category for my car, fuel and maintenance, that's 340. And clothing and personal care is 150. My loan and credit cards is 310. And my subtotal for my sinking funds and fund is 425. And my savings challenge is 1300. So what I'm going to do is add all of that up. And all of this should come out to be 5,632. Oh, all right, so let's get started on that. Hope you guys are having a good night tonight. I've been meaning to do this for a few days, but it's been really hectic this week. So, all right, let's go with that. So we add the $1,000 in for the savings, and we got 1772 for household. Excuse me, 305 for groceries. Dental is 30, that category, and car maintenance is 340 for that category. And clothing and personal care is 150. My loan and credit cards is 310. And my long-term sinking funds and fund is 425. And my savings challenge is 1300. All right, that comes out to 5,362, which is exactly the amount of my income for the month. So that means I've got all of my income allocated. So now I have nothing left. So I got paid I will get paid 5,632. I've got all of that money allocated to something. So that was what you call a zero-based budget. Whenever your income and your expenses equal and you have nothing left, that means you fully allocated all your money to go somewhere. This is just you telling your money what to do. And of course, you can make changes during the month. Something may come up and you may have to adjust some of these categories, but that's normal. But for the most part, this is the idea of where you want your money to go. Okay? So with that being said, we have this allocated. And now what I'm going to do is go over what my budget is for the week. So now what we have is, this is how I have it allocated for this pay period. So this pay period, I actually get 2008-16, and I've got all of this allocated for this pay period. Okay. All right. So what we're going to do is I'm going to count up what I have. My fixed expenses, like I said, the household expenses, my student loan, and my cell phone and things of that nature. I don't take this portion out of the bank. I leave that in the bank and just pay that directly using my credit cards, and I just put the money back on my credit card. So that top section I don't use. What I'm going to do today is I'll be stuffing my savings challenges and my cash wallet. Actually, I don't think, no, I'm sorry, not the savings challenge. I'll be stuffing my cash wallet and my sinking funds. And that should be a total of $255 for that, $445 for the sinking funds. But I also do have the money for the savings challenge, but I won't be stuffing that in this particular video. So first thing I did is, after I allocated, I am really off today, guys. You guys have to excuse me. After I broke it down as to what every category was getting for this pay period, then I determined how much cash do I need to do my to stuff my sinking funds and my savings challenges. And based off of that, I need $1,295 from the bank. And so I tell them, I break it down how I want it broke. I tell them the denominations I want the money in. So I give them this. I have a card that I give them the card and tell them, shows them the breakdown of how I want the money back. And then they give that to me. So that's what I have right now. So that's what I'm going to count up. Give me a sec. All right. So this is what I took to the bank, my cash breakdown. And like I said, it tells them how much I want of each denomination, and they give it to me in this form. And my bank actually loves this because it makes it easier for them. They don't have to it takes the guesswork out of them giving me the money back. And I don't have to tell them. I just have this prepared before I go to the bank, and they give it back to me. So what I got from the bank today was $1,295, and I'm going to count that up. So we can put this away. All right. And I'm going to sit this on the side once I start stuffing my envelope. All right. So we went to the bank. I'll put that there. All right, and I got $12.95, so let me count this up. Let's do this. I'll probably use this as a thumbnail. Okay. All right, let's get the counting. So we got 100, 200, 300, 400, 500. And I'm going to use my calculator so I don't mess up. 500, 600, 20, 40, 60, 87, 20, 40, 60, 88, 20, 40, 60, 89, 20, 40, 60, 80, 1,000. Put this in here. That is 1,000. 1,020, 40, 60, 81, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200, 1,200, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 75, 85, 95. All right, 1,295. All righty. All right, so we got that set over there. So what we're going to start with is my cash wallet. Let me move this over. Yep. We're going to start with my cash wallet. Let's start by emptying it out. Don't think I have much left in here. Nothing left in gas for this week. Anything left in here? Nope, nothing in groceries. I don't know what this is. I'm going to take that out. Nothing in self-care. Nothing left in fun. Nothing left in miscellaneous. I just got a few coins. I kind of dumped out my coins earlier. So just got a few coins here. We're going to go ahead and just put these in the bank right here. Okay. And this is my lucky coin, so I'll leave that in there. And I did have some leftover ones. I forgot all about these things. All right, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Now that's quite a bit. That shows you how much spending I was doing if I got 20 singles. So I'm going to put that in here and use that with my 50 envelope challenge with a twist. So I just put that in here and we'll do this a little later. All right, stick that in there. Hope you guys are enjoying yourself. Like I said, it's been a nice day. I can't complain. I'm always happy when the weekends come, so I'm good. I think Friday makes everybody happy. Start off by stuffing my wallet. All right, so for this pay period, for this week, I need $50 for gas. All right. And gas seems to have gone down a little bit, so that helps. 20, 40, 50. Actually, let me just take a raggedy 10. All right. They took the gas tax off of our tax here in Georgia, so that helped quite a bit. I think that takes it down like 20 cents or so. So our gas is in the low threes. I think $3, $3.01 or something like that. So I've got $50 allocated for gas. Okay. I have $50 allocated for groceries. And I'll just take a $50 bill. Because every time I go to the grocery store, it seems like I spend a $50 bill. And for personal, I'm going to put 40 in here. I need to get a pedicure. I'm going to put 40 in here for personal. And miscellaneous gets 15. All right, so that'd be 5, 10, 5, 10, 15. We'll use fives. And that's, like I said, that's usually if I'm in a fast food line, getting some breakfast or something. I may pay for the person behind me. Or if somebody needs an extra $5 or so, I just keep an extra one here just to help out. I think that covers everything. Oh, you know what I forgot? I forgot fun. And fun gets $100. I'll do 20s. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1. Alrighty. 20, 40, 60, 81. And that's just my fun money. Okay, that takes care of my wallet for the week. And typically, anytime I have extra money for my wallet, I usually roll anything that I don't spend for the week. I end up putting it in my 50 envelope challenge with a twist. It's just an easy way for me to save some money. Since I didn't use it, I figured might as well save it. Okay. We've got the wallet. I'm going to go on to my priority sinking funds. And again, I did my wallet, but there's a couple of these I use quite often, so I allocate more than what I just put in my wallet, and that would be these up front. So for gas, I have allocated $100. All right, so let's just do 100. All right, so for gas, I have 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 95. And this is just my rollover gas. Actually, I'm not going to use that 100. I'm going to use some 20s. Because I use my gas. I use my gas envelope quite often. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. And add that with what I already have in here. So it's 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 95. All right. Like I said, I drive quite a distance to work, back and forth, and the traffic is heavy, so I like to keep extra in my gas fund. For groceries, we're adding $80. All right, we're going to do 50, 20, and a 10. Okay. And so we'll add that to what I already have in here. So for groceries, we now have 50, 70, 90, 110, 120, 130. Okay. How are you guys doing? Are you still on budget with your sinking funds and your savings challenge? I know as we get closer to the end of the year, sometimes people fall off their budget, especially as you get closer to the holiday. I try to stay on my budget when I'm closer to the holiday. All right, personal care gets 35, 20, 30. And actually, you know what? If I have a 5 in here, put a 5 and take a 10. All right. So personal care now has 20, 40, 50, 60. All right. That is more than enough for personal care. And car maintenance gets 20. I really hadn't started beefing this up the way I should. So car maintenance now has 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 5, 10. Let me do that again. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 5, 10. 110. And I'll update my trackers once I'm done, once off camera. I just don't like to waste time updating the trackers while I'm doing it. It's just easier to do it off camera. All right. Clothing gets 10. All right. So clothing now has 20. I don't really need a lot of clothes. I need to lose some weight is what I need to do. I really do. So I'm not really trying to buy any clothes right now. Dental gets 10. And like I said, I try to give everything a little bit, even if I don't give it a lot, just $10, $20, just so it continues to grow. 20, 40. Let me put this up here. All right, so dental now has 20, 40, 50, 65, 70, 90. It's getting there. I still need to reschedule my dental appointment. I canceled it and didn't reschedule it. I know, and then my dentist will call me, hey, you missed your appointment. You need to come in. And I'm like, I know. I just procrastinate sometime on making them. Okay, household gets 10. Let's get 10 for household. And so now, household has 20, 40, 60, 70. All right. And that takes care of my priority sinking funds for this month. For this pay period. So we got that. Let's go into my long-term sinking funds. Let's go into these. Now, these are not a major priority because I already have my emergency fund funded, but I'll still like to keep stuffing something in these so it continues to grow. So for my emergency fund, I'm going to add $25. 25. And that now gives me, let's see what we got here. 20, 40, 60, 5, 75. All right, so that's 75 in the emergency fund. Okay. And my fund, just a savings for me, for whatever I decide I want to do. I'm just going to put $10 in here. So this is 20, 40, 50. So I now have $50 in this fund. And it's not anything I really want or need right now. So I'm just adding a little bit in case there's something I want. I'm not taking it from somewhere else. All right, manifestation. Still don't know quite what I want this to be yet, but I want to keep adding to it. Manifestation gets $10. So that gives me $30 in here. Alrighty. Okay, and month ahead. Month ahead gets $50. 20, 40, 50. Alright. So this is, so month ahead now has 100, 20, 40, 50. Okay. We are coming right along. And savings, long-term savings just gets $10. It's $10 for that. So it gives me 20, 40. Let me do this right. 20, 40, 55. Alrighty. Every little bit counts and every little bit helps. Alright, and that does it for my long-term sinking funds. Okay, let's go ahead and do my special occasion binder. Special occasion binder is my one for birthdays, vacations, holidays, Christmas, things of that nature. So try to put a little bit in here so when something comes up, I've got a little bit allocated for it. All right, so for birthdays, we're going to add 10. Actually, I need to keep those 10 there. All right, so we're going to add 10 for birthdays. Birthday now has 20, 40, 50. I only have one more birthday before the year's out, and that's just my husband's birthday. I kind of pretty much have an idea what I'm going to get him. I think I already have it picked out. And Christmas gets 25. All right, so 25 for Christmas. All righty. So Christmas now has 50, 70, 90, 100, 5, 10, 110. All right, we're getting back up there. Giving is next. And giving gets $20. Doesn't take long. And I have some gift cards in here too. I'll use those to give away either. I know we're doing some things at work. I'll give those away. Or I give them randomly to someone else. Those are two $25 gift cards. And I'll save those for someone. Especially as we're getting close to the holiday. I like to randomly give somebody something who looks like, just someone, just to help someone out. So giving now has 50, 75, 80. And then I got $50 in gift cards. So that helps. Holidays. Holidays get $10. And again, holidays, well, let me count it first. 20, 40, 60, 70. Holidays is every holiday except Christmas. That's the only one I allocate for a special. And vacation gets 10. I have nothing really planned, but I'm off for Christmas, so it would be nice to go somewhere for Christmas, but I'm not sure, but I'm going to keep adding to it. Vacation gets 10. So vacation, I have 100, 20, 40, 50. 150 for vacation. And that covers my long-term sinking funds. I'm exhausted. It's been a busy day. But it was a productive day, so that's a good thing. I got everything done at work, no major issues. It was a good day. Everybody was just happy it was Friday today. I think that covers everything for this video. That takes care of my cash wallet, my long-term and priority sinking funds. So that covers everything for today. It's kind of quick. I tried to go over my budget a little bit. I was debating whether I should write my budget as I go along or just give you guys an overview. So let me know how you think about that. If you want to see me write it out initially and then fill it in on camera, that'd be fine. Just let me know which way you think, which way you would like to enjoy it. But definitely it is important for me to do my budget before I even start doing this. Because if I don't do my budget and start spending money, once you start spending, it goes before you realize it. So I try to keep track on that. Other than that, I hope you guys have a good night. And I'll see you. This money right here is for this money right here is for my savings challenge. So I guess I could add this up to let you know what I'm going to be stuffing for that. And my savings challenge, I should be stuffing $5.95. And this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 20, 40, 60, 80, 95. So this 595 will get stuffed in my savings challenge. I'm probably going to change out some of these hundreds because I'll need the change for my thing. But we'll do this in a separate video. So for now, hope you guys have a good night, and I'll see you next time. Again, thank you for visiting A-Roll Budgets. And if you're interested and you like what you see, feel free to join my channel, like, subscribe, share it, and let me know what you think about it. All right. Have a good night. Bye.